Okay, alright, guys. I just launched the Patreon page. Hoop-de-doo. So if you're wanting to support the podcast and help the brand that is Lorenzo Areola, just look for patreon.com/Lorenzo Areola. At the moment, I uploaded all the episodes of the podcast, all 100 and something of them, there. So you get the podcast ad free. You can listen to them on there. I'll be putting at least one extra episode a week on there that's exclusive to the Patreon. So you'll get 8 episodes a week over there. I'll be putting out the episode early, so you'll get it like the day I publish it rather than the day it's supposed to come out, which is, when it does. You'll get it early, is what I'm saying. And I only have the one tier for $5 a month to keep it simple, You'll see exclusive random videos that I feel like I can't upload on the Twitter and the YouTube, and also, I don't know, sneak peeks at new designs for stickers and shirts, as well as you can directly connect with me and message me and stuff. I don't know, whatever you want to talk about, just say what's up. So yeah, there's that there if you want to help fund my crab rangoon addiction and give me money so I can get OnlyFans videos of the chicks I asked to do the robot dances for me. Speaking of debuts, right? Because we just debuted the Patreon. Did you see Sasha Banks? I mean, the girl from the Star Wars show. Hold on. What's her name? Mercedes Monet. Is that how you say it? She appeared on New Japan Pro Wrestling. Honestly, I don't see the big deal about Sasha Banks. Look, there are like a ton of other WWE girls, and I don't know, they're all way better in so many ways, Like, is it just because she's Snoop Dogg's cousin or whatever? I don't know. I don't really see the big deal with it. With her, I feel like there are better women like Rhea Ripley. Like what WWE needs to do is hurry up and just have Rhea Ripley come out and eat a bunch of beans and fart in some jars and sell that shit on the WWE shop. Like, so many fucking people would buy that. Man, women, and children would buy it. Make her eat beans, like in that one scene in the live-action Dennis the Menace movie, where Dennis accidentally handcuffs that grifter played by Christopher Lloyd, and they lose the key in that big kettle of beans that he's cooking, and Dennis force feeds the entire kettle of beans to the grifter, and he ends up fucking eating the key and rowdy ripping a fart on that open flame. Like, dude, who's writing these movies? I mean, as a kid, it was funny, probably cracked up to that, but as an adult, I'm like, who's this aimed at? Is this supposed to be for kids or adults or who? Like, what the fuck? Still a fun movie to watch if you haven't seen the original Dennis the Menace, just for that scene. It's a good movie. The part where he puts the gum cheeklets on the teeth is kind of funny too. Speaking of fucked up movie scenes, y'all remember the movie The Lovely Bones? God, dude, I might have talked about it before, where Stanley Tucci plays a child rapist, murderer, whatever, and kills that girl Susie Salmon, and at the end he just has her like dead body in a safe and throws into a sinkhole, and no one ever really finds out what happened to her. I guess, I don't know, divine intervention kicks in and Stanley Tucci ends up dying from some random act of God, but how is that satisfying? I'm not even a parent, and I feel terrible for how the father and family never really get any closure from her death, It's like, it's a good movie, but it's also fucking terrible, And thinking about that, I think about, you saw recently, like a husband drove his family off of a cliff in a Tesla, and they all fucking survived the crash. Like, he did it on purpose, and I guess, I don't know, I guess they're saying that Tesla was what saved them, but then also he did it on purpose, so now he's being charged for murder of trying to kill his entire family, and it's like, what is wrong? I don't know what's wrong with people. I wonder if he's going to blame the auto driving, though. Like, find a way to blame that shit. But that'd be pretty funny, right? Lost in a valley without my horses. No one to tell me what my remorse is. God made this lady that stands before me. She needs somebody to hold. I was just reading an article that a Colorado funeral director, or an ex one, I don't know how because you probably got fired for it. An ex-funeral director was jailed for selling body parts. And okay, I don't really see the harm in that. Like, the body's just going to rot away, and you're basically helping the environment by recycling, I'm sure Greta Thunberg would approve. Doesn't Greta look like that Megan doll from that movie that's about to come out? That Megan, it's kind of like a ripoff of Chucky, right? It's all about female empowerment. So hey, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Nothing wrong with female empowerment. Unless you're a man telling a woman to be empowered. Don't fucking tell them what to do, you male chauvinist piece of fucking garbage scumbag. Hey, speaking of telling people what to do, I saw Japan is paying people 1,000,000 yen per child to move out of the city or country or whatever that place is because it's so fucking overpopulated. And I don't even know how much is 1,000,000 yen. Is that even like $150 American? I don't know. I would take that fucking deal though. Just drive my Toyota Tacoma in the rural valleys of Tokyo where all the rice fields are and hit up all the Asian ladies there for some censored pornography. Japan literally does have the best kind of porn though. Like so many genres and so little time. It's like a spice rack of porn. There's something for everyone. And to me, the Japanese care more about the plot, you know, and that's what I care for in my porn. That has a good like story behind it. Speaking of pussy, I just saw that Taylor Swift's cat is estimated to be the third richest pet in the world with an estimated value of $97 million. Like, doesn't that make you fucking hate your life? That a fucking cat that barely knows that its own reflection isn't itself or is itself is worth more money than you or I or even like my entire family lineage will ever earn in its whole lifetime. That's so fucking disgusting, and it hurts twice too because it's a fucking cat doing it. If it were a dog, I would maybe not be as angry and disgusted, you know. Let me just say, like, if I saw a dog in the middle of the road while I was driving, I would swerve to avoid it, okay? But if a cat were in the middle of the road while I was driving, I wouldn't give a shit. Like, I'm not about to swerve off the road into incoming traffic for the life of a cat, you know. Unless my pills weren't kicking in, maybe I wouldn't give a fuck and be recording my final rap letter to Eminem on a tape recorder, but forget how I was about to send it out and drive off that bridge. God, Stan, you're fucking dumbass, you know that? The tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Morning ray clouds at my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it would all be great with your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad, not so bad. Lastly, one of the creators of Dave and Buster's committed suicide. That was the one named Buster, I guess, right? It wasn't Dave. And man, doesn't it suck when a rich white man just can't handle all the stress of, well, I don't know what, not having to worry about shit, and they just fucking blow their brains out. Like, I wonder if it's gonna come out that he was doing some Squid Game shit and betting money on foreign people living and dying in some sort of human contest. Because, I mean, it starts out small, you know, with skee ball, and then you play some Terminator 2 or Guitar Hero on arcade, you know, and then all of a sudden you've got so much money, you want to buy black market body parts and watch Asians fight to the death for the sake of money. Allegedly. Nah, I don't know. I'm just making shit up. I don't fucking know. I'm serious, though. Like, if these people had actual worries like we do, us normies, is that what we're called? Us blue-collar folk, living paycheck to paycheck, and, you know, we're going to eat for the night. Regular people things, you know, that wouldn't let these other worries consume them, and they wouldn't just have to blow their brains out. Like, I don't know. Or I don't know, maybe it was Dave who did it. Does anyone ever, like, have we gone in to suspect him? You know, I would suspect the best friend did it first. That's usually how it goes in the show, Law and Order, right? It sucked because at my old job, they would always have Law and Order playing in the break room, but I only got a 30-minute lunch. So I only had time to either watch the law part or watch the order part, but never both. You know, it was bullshit. I was always lost on what was going on in that show. That one chick detective, though, I did look up her name, Mariska Hargitay. She's a fucking smoke show, though. Like, I'd let her violate my rights, if you know what I mean. And I'm winking in the microphone here, yeah. But, yeah, that's it for today, guys. If y'all get a chance, like I said, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/LorenzAriola for ad-free episodes and, I don't know, other shit, whatever. Also, like and subscribe on the YouTube. like and subscribe. When we get to over, 1,000 subscribers, I'll definitely start putting out more like live stream content on there or something, that'd be fun, right? Something like that. And finally, tell me in the comments, like, are you a cat person or a dog person? And by dog person, I mean, do you like dogs but not like dogs? Like, you like them but you wouldn't want to fuck them because they can't, consent to being fucked by a human, right? And what chick would you want to buy farts from? Let me in the comments below who you would like to buy farts from, because I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I could sell my burps in like little Gerber baby jars and shit. I do like to burp. And tell me if you prefer any other porn other than American porn, because I was thinking Russian porn sounds like it'd be cool, but it sounds like the people in it would always be in a hurry. Get it? Because they're Russian. Like they be Russian in a hurry. No, I don't know what. But yeah, thanks guys for being great, and take care and bye.